Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. We just jumped onto some Dynasty Scrolls, and I feel like as I do some more videos on here, I want to do at least 1 to 2 tips every video, just based off what I've seen, what I wish I'd done. So this one might be a little bit of a longer video than the other ones, but I'll also cover the Limited Hero event, and then we can kind of every couple of videos that I do on there, we'll do some more tips and tricks as I progress. Otherwise, it would be a full-blown hour-long video, and I don't think anyone would actually watch that. Um, so let's just break it down. So every day when you log in, this is tip number one. Uh, Figure out your gold scenario. So you want to go in here, you want to grab your daily pack, you want to grab any of the things that you've purchased. Some people like to spend money, that's cool. Personally speaking, I would say you want to get your sign in, then I buy the 30-day cards. I feel like that's the best value for Ignites. If you haven't figured this out yet, Ignites is the gold bars up there are extremely important. Do not waste them. Do not waste them. Eventually, you'll be able to go here and recover some things as well. I'm gonna grab my SP out for the day. I don't really care for the arena, but that's okay. We'll just grab that anyway. Um, Subscription, I already grabbed that. This is the best by far value out of all of them. Mainly because it allows you to skip rookie mobs in your story mode. Now, once you've got your Ignites down pat, you want to jump in your mail, you grab as many out of there as possible that you might have got, additionally from whatever events. Um, you then want to go into your shop, you want to go to your mall, and you want to buy out the maximum amount of stamina. Now, stamina is the most important asset in the game. Uh, Ignites and stamina are like bread and fucking butter. You need this in order to progress. You will find that you will start hitting hard level caps soon. So always buy the maximum amount of stamina, and once you've done that, go into your story mode and progress as far as you can. Now, I would not recommend using all your stamina every day on your story mode. I would potentially only do, well, I would say a chapter a day is not a bad goal. A chapter a day is five of these strongholds is one chapter. As far as I can tell, it's only five. Yep. So it's five of these a day, and then you can kind of use your stamina for something else. Okay, because stamina is used everywhere. So five of those a day, I would strongly recommend that. You will need that in order to progress for your fiefdom. So you need that to unlock your last one as well, and you also need that to actually acquire the actual resources. Where is it? I wish they gave you a resource index, to be completely honest with you. But basically, you get resources from this. They're gold ones at this level, and you'll need them to progress your character. So, tip number two kind of ties into tip number one. Don't go and spend money on recruitment. Like don't go buy this. Don't buy the 2700. Not worth it. You'll get enough of these free just by completing chapters. You also get them from events. You also get a free one a day. Basically, don't spend ignorance on the things that they try to push you to spend them on. It's just not worth it. Honestly, not worth it at all. Now, you're probably going to find that you'll join a legion. All right. So when you join your legion, depends on the legion rule. But basically, most legions will tell you that you need to contribute. So by contribution, they'll say, okay, so a minimum contribution a day is 200 gold. All right. So you kind of want to make sure you always got some gold to contribute, and when you do, you also get some sweet additional rewards. But it helps the legion. So always join a legion. Let's just leave it at that. Join a legion. There is many benefits in doing that. Um, Join your legion. Get to know your people. Talk to them. Well, why can't I contribute that gift? Come here, buddy. I just want to give you a gift. All right, there we go. And then the last one will be completing some missions for the Legion. So then you want to come in here and you want to do this every single day. Okay? So get into the habit of doing your stamina, buying that out, checking your gold resources, jumping into your Legion, and then doing the little statue. That'll help you in the long run. Because silver is actually one currency that you run out of a lot. A lot, a lot. So you want to come in here, and I'll just give you a basic example. Where is it? Let's do this. And let's go 5. And we got 15. There you go. Not that great. Let me pick the little one. Yeah, we finally got 5. Then we got 1. What was that? What was that? All right. Anyway, so you want to come in there. You want to craft your statue as much as you can. And that's basically it. Check out your Legion links. Have a look around. See what's going on. But yeah. So I think that's it. Kind of covers the initial what you do. Make sure you're doing your dailies. Make sure you're getting your stamina. Make sure you join the Legion and you're communicating with them, building your statue. And then I think lastly, we'll finish this off because it ties into your Legion. Make sure you're discussing with them where you should be positioned within the mine. This is a very, very fucking confusing looking system. But to keep it, cut it down into a nutshell, basically your Legion fights other legions to control mines. Mines have different levels of gold generation per day, and they do swap each day as well. So yeah, coordinate with your Legion where you want to go. Generally speaking, people fight for the top tiers, like the 2 times and the 3 times sort of gold generation. Yeah, it is important, especially if you're free to play. I feel like they should give priority to free to play players that need to get ignits that way because they can't spend money or they won't. Um, so this is actually the best way to get gold for free in the game. But as I said, you need to speak with your Legion, communicate to them your intentions and where they want you, what your position is within the structure of it. Um, they've done themselves a mischief. I don't know why they've got this many players. You can only have 20 max in a stronghold mine, so I might have to talk to Zoro after I do this video and say, hey man, you need to boot 3 of them out, otherwise you're actually losing gold a day. Anyway, let's actually jump into some of the event itself. So it's got a day and a half to go. I will be buying and this is another reason why you want to save your gold. So I will be buying the 40 of these tomorrow. I'm only like a little bit short on that, so I will be buying the rest of those tomorrow. Maximizing my daily activity. So you need to have 150 activity in the day, and you'll get some additional. You also get 3 a day for free for just logging on. So yeah, you want to grab them. It is, it is what it is. You should be able to get at least 5 free a day guaranteed, and then obviously if you buy the 40, I mean you're gonna have a fair whack at it. Which is why I'm gonna save up, and then I'm gonna do all single pools just to annoy everyone. Maybe, maybe not. So this time we have Dunway. He is a way actual hero, ironically. Um, he's from that nation. But basically, well, I mean, these are all legendary. So put this in perspective, you need legendaries. So, most people will be chasing them. Um, he stuns targets for 1 round. Okay, nice, nice. So I always read his skill level 4. Let's kind of see where they're at. 40% chance to stun. Attack has 20% more accuracy and also 20% HP. Okay, so it does additional penetrating attack. Nice. Dan Way, good on you, man. You kind of feel like. Uh, I guess I should give a brief overview of the nations. So, Wei Nation is a column damage nation. It literally says column damage up there on the screen. Couldn't have said it better myself. So, they basically attack in rows. Um, they're high DPS, but they are squishy. They have really no defense stats. So, they don't really have a dedicated tank, unfortunately. Uh, Shu Nation is high single target damage, and they have a pretty solid defense team. Also a very nice HHY is very nice as a buff. Oh, she's a sexy lady. So props to those that are building Shu Nation when she finally drops as the legendary. But basically, they have some pretty cool dedicated tanks as well. Could you do a hybrid between Shu and Wei? Absolutely, absolutely. I don't know if there's too many tips or tricks guides out there, and personally, I'm not interested in testing. I'm more interested in just using Warlord, but during the Discord, I'm sure that people are chatting there about the combination between the Wei and Shu nations. But yeah, let's have a look. Ma Chao. Ma Chao traditionally is a tank class. He's always played that, but in this game, he apparently has a single target burst, which is interesting. So that's cool. He gains rage. Nice. It's a 50% chance to gain rage. 2 rage. Very nice. Very nice. Okay, so this is a high rage excuse me. So Shu Nation is a high rage or high active class generating. So that means that Wei Nation may in fact just be a stun nation. Interesting. Interesting. So yeah, Shu Nation looks like it could be quite powerful. I play Shu Nation on Dynasty Heroes. Um, I did notice that they are an anger generating nation on there as well. Yeah, yeah. Oh well, interesting. Very interesting. Um, I'd say a lot of people will probably be chasing Ma Chao. I forget this girl was like an epic hero in Dynasty Heroes. She wasn't really high up there. This is not the bunny girl though, right? I'm not getting confused here. Everyone knows who the bunny girl is that plays that, but she's the right nation too, Wu Nation. Huh? I don't know. I'm gonna go with it's not. Anyway, Lil, I like you. You do rage target, which is quite nice, but your back row damage. Ooh, yes. So Wu Nation is a specialist of hitting the back row damage. Back row of the back column, like all of them, 3 of them. But basically they're burn nation, so they do a lot of burn debuffs and they buff themselves if the target is on fire. Um, I don't know which heroes actually get additional if they've buffed them, but she's interesting. She's interesting. So she hits the back row, but she also has a chance to reduce their rage by 2 and damage reduction. Hmm. Lil, you're a pretty awesome. I don't know if you're technically a DPS, but you're pretty awesome. Yeah, you wouldn't say support, I guess. So yeah, yeah, that's pretty cool. She's gonna have some utility, that's for sure. She may make you question your current setup because if she goes round one, she will effectively have a high percentage chance of eliminating your back row from ever casting their active skill round one. Think about that. Hmm, interesting. She's definitely going to be a PvP player. And last but not least, Dao Chan. Dao Chan. I love and hate this person. She she can be good. I feel like she's the most confused character in the game. Like she's a DPS, but she heals. Predominantly in the other game. So let's see what she actually does in this game. um, so she's a random AOE, kind of fits in the whole scheme of things. Um, if you didn't know, Han Nation or Warlord Nation is AOE specialists. They predominantly do poison, and they actually do have pretty good front row tankiness with Dong Zhao. He's quite nice, but they lack in single target burst damage. So I kind of feel like you need Hao Tao, the healer, to kind of sustain the team, while your poisoners reduce everyone's crit resistance, boost your crits chance, and then poison everyone to death. And then I can see where Dao Chan fits in, where she has a chance to silence. I'm curious to see what this instant kill thing does. There's a chance to silence the target for 2 rounds. 2 rounds is significant, even if it's only 20%, and deal additional 150% damage to target with the lowest HP. Okay, alright. I wonder if it's the lowest HP of the three targets that she hit, or if she actually specifically targets the lowest HP character on the team or the enemy team. Interesting. Um, where's this? Where's this? Crit resistance as well. I feel like a lot of the warlord class reduces crit resistance and boosts crit as well. So interesting. I'd really like to find a single bursty kind of crit beast of a team member, so we just slot them in and see how much they actually do with the enemy has zero freaking crit resist and they're boosted their crit through the roof. I would like to see that. I kind of went down a little further than I normally would to see what she does at 7 star. Interesting. So she does target the lowest HP. What buffs does she give? Potentially the same, which is attack and HP, depending on her grade. Interesting. Uh, I wasn't, I wasn't keen on building Dalchan. Not that you really have a choice. Unfortunately, you need to build all the legendary heroes. That's just a fact. But basically, I was gonna skip this, but I guess we can do it. We'll do it. We'll give it a try. At least if we get the shards, we might be able to buy out the shard packs and just build it that way later on. If they're good value. I think for this though, good value would be buying the the three. So I'm gonna buy the daily three for $1.50. As for the event packs, I would be remiss if I didn't cover this as well. So I'll be buying that $1.51. These ones just include the legendary heroes in shard form. So if you know that if you're close to it, like I mean, I think you need 120 of them. Do you need 120 of them, or do you only need 60? 120. Yep. So if you're close to 120, i.e. you're 18 off, probably would buy this, not gonna lie, because you've probably had to spend quite a bit of money to get to there. As for these ones, it's always nice when they give you additional gold. That's actually pretty good value. I bought a couple of these last time, the 32 with the 6,000 ignates. Um, I won't be buying any this time around. It's just I'm not that interested. Again, it kind of depends on the hero if you want to chase them. Yes, you all need them eventually, but I think I might save up and chase something a little bit later on. But yeah, that's pretty much your stock standard resets every day. I'm just gonna snag those three additional summons and go from there. But I think we'll leave it there. I will do my summons on the last day. We'll see if we get lucky. Please like, subscribe, and follow for some more tips, tricks, updates, event coverage, all that sort of loveliness.